Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've done a makeup video, but it's been crazy busy recently, so now I finally have time to sit down and do my makeup with you. And today, if you couldn't already tell, hopefully you could tell, but we're going to be doing this Devon Aoki inspired makeup look. Starting off with some skincare. Devon's skin in the makeup look is super glowy, so that's what I'm really focusing on with this skincare. Just creating that really nice, natural, and glowy base. I've also talked about this skincare before, but this is Skit. It's a Korean-based brand founded by Irina's Good. I don't know if you follow her, but I've been following her for so long. Anyways, I lost my train of thought, but basically, I love how lightweight these products are, yet effective. And given that I live in Alberta, my skin is often super dry. But just these 3 products are enough to just give it a really nice base for makeup. Just gonna give my lips a little bit of hydration with Edam's Butter Mochi. Okay, now let's start the makeup. This has been my favorite foundation recently, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't include it in my favorite foundation video because I didn't have it. This is definitely deserving to be in that video. With this foundation, you really want to make sure you have a dense brush. Like spreading it with your fingers does not give it nearly the same effect as if you have a nice dense brush like this. The coverage is really lightweight and very skin-light, which is very much so appreciated and will be perfect for this look. For concealer, I'm just going to use a teeny tiny bit of this new Chanel Le Beige concealer. Just on areas of redness or darkness, or areas that I just want to brighten up a little bit. And I'm just using that same foundation brush to very diffusely blend. For brows, I'm going to try to keep them pretty light. And setting with some tinted brow gel from Rare Beauty, which I really like. Oftentimes I find that this gel is actually enough to define my brows, but just for this look I decided to draw it out. Now for some bronzer, which is probably one of the more defining parts of the makeup aside from the eyes. Just picking up some cream bronzer with my brush and tapping onto the areas of my face where the sun would naturally hit. If we look at Devon's makeup in the photo, it looks like there's a lot of bronzer concentrated like right in this area. So that's what we're gonna do. Bringing some of it down here to define the jaw. Also onto the top of the nose, and of course onto the forehead. And now for the blush, and I'm just using the same brush to pick it up and apply it onto my cheeks. But we're really kind of doing a boyfriend style of blush, so instead of going high up like this, we're focusing it on this area of the face. And then make sure to blend into your bronzer for a more seamless finish. You can even bring the blush all the way down here. Just applying a little bit on the nose and on the forehead. Also a little bit on the chin. Do I have blush whiteness? That's good. And now for some glow. I've been really loving this Dior Glassy Glow Stick recently. Kind of reminds me of my favorite like YSL highlighter from way back in the day that I still have. Adding just some highlighter right here. Like, look how nice that shine is. Can you see that? Or is it just me? Also just really quickly contouring my nose. Okay, now for the eyes. Taking any dark brown shade you have, I'm just applying it all over the lid to create a unified base. Also keep in mind, I'm not going to bring the eyeshadow way up to my eyebrows. I'm just really keeping it localized on my lid. The great thing about this Devon Aoki look is that messy is okay. We want messy. This is not a perfect eyeshadow look by any means, so if you make mistakes, perfect. I think this look is actually one of the first makeup looks that I really tried when I started doing makeup maybe 5 years ago. And honestly, it's still such a good look. So I love recreating it whenever I can. Also, let us not forget the under eye. I'm not using a smaller brush for this just because I don't need that precision. And I think that's a pretty good place to start. Taking that same brown eyeshadow, I'm just gonna build some intensity in the corner of my eye, as well as the inner corner. Now taking a black eyeshadow and a pointier brush, I'm really just gonna focus it along the upper and lower lash lines to build some more intensity before we add some eyeliner. Now take your favorite eyeliner. Mine is this Soshi Precision eyeliner. The tip is so small, so it really allows you to get in there. And I'm just gonna messily tightline the upper and lower waterline. We're gonna smudge this out after with the brush, so it's okay to get messy. And taking that same small brush from before, I'm just gonna blend out the eyeliner. I'm just gonna go back in to the areas where I like over smudged. Going back in with my dark brown and just blending it with my eyeliner, adding on some mascara. This is the new Merit mascara, and I've been trying it for the last week while I was away in Nanaimo, and I actually really like it. It makes my eyelashes look so long. I don't know what's in this, but it's actually incredible. And okay, going back with that Dior Glassy Glow Stick, I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of shine to the inner corner of my eyes. Okay, now for lips. It looks like she's a pretty nude and matte lip on, so let's see what I can find. I'm gonna use this Mary Phillips lip liner and just really tracing my lip, not overlining like I like to do. Using a brush, I'm just gonna blend the edges out so it doesn't look too sharp and perfect. Taking a new lipstick and just adding to the center of my lips and blending with that same lip brush. Okay, I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more of this black eyeshadow to my eyelids, just for a teeny bit more intensity. And I'm gonna set my face with some of this MAC Fix It Matte. It mattifies the face while still letting a little bit of glow in, which is really nice. And just letting that dry, I feel like I can put a little bit more blush. Here's the final look.